So thank you for asking this question. I get this question very often from a lot of organizations that what they have to consider when they're hiring new people, especially these days when we are hiring people for innovation, for disruptive thinking. For me, when you're hiring anyone for any role, there are three important things that you have to consider. It's a triangle for me, and I like to show that using a quick whiteboard. So this is a triangle of structure, skills, and the mindset. So if I'm hiring someone, I need to gauge that person on these three parameters. Structure is the framework that someone has to adhere to carry out his job. Take an example of a project manager role. The structure for the project manager role is the project plan that should clearly define the tasks that need to be performed, the people who need to perform those tasks, the resources and the utilization that he needs to manage, the timelines of the project, as well as the escalation path and all those things. If a structure, which is in this case a project, how to create a project plan, is missing, it can be provided, it can be taught. The second aspect is the skill set, which is important that when you're hiring someone, whether the person has the right training or the talent to carry out the job that you're expecting him to do. If I'm hiring a programmer, whether he knows the necessary programming languages that I need, that he has to use. If he doesn't know those programming languages, can I teach those programming languages to him? Can he be provided a training or a coaching? Yes, it is possible. Of course, I get this feedback when I say this, that the skills can be taught, that to what extent you can go. And my favorite example is always the cricket, the sports. If I look at myself, I know that I'm not a cricket player. I keenly watch cricket, I watch it on the TV, but I don't play cricket. And I know that it can never be a fast bowler like Wasim Akram, or a batsman like Sachin Tendulkar, or the captain like Imran Khan. It can never be like them. But if I practice cricket on a regular basis, if I am disciplined in going to cricket boot camps on a regular basis, I can over time become a good enough or a fair enough cricket player. So that is all about the skills. That if skills are missing, they can be taught and the person can be coached. The third aspect is the mindset, which is a completely different beast. Mindset is the core being of a person, is the beliefs, is the understanding, is the norms, accepted norms. It is the paradigm or the approach to life that a person takes, and that describe that person who is he. And this is not something which can be easily changed or modified. What I've also seen is that when I ask this question to a lot of executives, what is more important, skills or the mindset? 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, I get the answer, mindset. Everyone considers mindset is important. But when it comes to screening people, when it comes to interviewing candidates, we are gauging and measuring skills only. And that's quite natural because it's very easy to measure skills. Again, taking the example of a programmer, I can easily define the programming languages that I know. I can list them on my CV. But whether I see a glass half full or half empty, whether I see the thing which I want to get, or whether I see only the obstacle that prevents me from getting the thing that actually I want to get, is not so easy. What I would like to mention here is that when it comes to innovation, we need to find people who are able to adapt, who are able to question the status quo, who are able to think outside the box, who when they receive a setback, they can recover from setback and try again. This is what is important when it comes to innovation. And this comes only with the right mindset. This is not nothing to do with the skill set. So when it comes to disruptive thinking, my piece of advice: hire people who are able to question their status quo, who are able to make the course corrections in the recipes that made them successful in the past. What is true today may not be likely to be true tomorrow. If someone is clinging too much to the things that he knows from the past, his ability to move forward is likely to be inhibited. So keep that in mind when you're hiring person for disruptive thinking. Thank you.